The conflict between the financier of the Wagner PMC and the Russian Defense Ministry has been going on for more than a month. Yevgeny Prigozhin recorded video message more than once in which he criticized Shoigu and Gerasimov for their incompetence. The story developed after Shoigu signed a decree, according to which by July 1st, all volunteer formations must conclude contracts with the Ministry of Defense. Only the Wagner mercenaries refused.
Shoigu, this whole story, here is the general stuff. They started it all solely with one goal: to take Wagner PMC under total control, remove from the post of leader-owner Yevgeny Prigozhin and remove the first link, the head of this PMC. That is, completely subjugate this company and completely manage it. Because Prigozhin in Shoigu causes great heartburn and belching. This is what it all started for.
So far, according to experts, a precarious balance has been maintained in the conflict. Within a few weeks, it will become clear who won the fight. Putin, on the other hand, demonstrates neutrality, or rather publicly ignores the contradictions.
This conflict is primarily beneficial to one person, just as everything in Russia is always beneficial to one person. This man's name is Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, who is wanted by an international court in The Hague. Thus, being above this fight, he shows that he keeps the situation under control, and the people who are involved in this conflict, if anything, can turn to him for some kind of permissions, indulgences and other things.
Prigozhin and Putin have known each other since the 90s. The journalists remind and suggest that the leader of the PMC is unlikely to go into open conflict with the Kremlin, but the positions of the Minister of Defense Shoigu were seriously shaken due to defeats at the front.
It was Putin who promoted Prigozhin starting from the 2000s, when, for example, he went with his lover Alina Kabaeva to his restaurants, when the birthdays of the Russian elite were celebrated in Prigozhin's restaurants. Actually, Prigozhin is a grateful person, and he is not ready to openly go against Vladimir Putin. Well, yes, there were some statements about grandfather, well, he spoke out and that's it. Prigozhin is a clown who loves to play and show some kind of arrogance.
Whoever wins the fight, Shoigu or Prigozhin, the fact that there is a conflict between Putin's security forces is important for Ukraine, experts are sure.
The more misunderstanding, the more disagreements inside, the easier it is for Ukraine to play on disagreements, the less they are a monolith. That's when Gazmanov sings, and the motherland is like a monolith, but nothing like that. When it all rattles, this design, the rat is unstable, the rat is motion sick, and the rat wants to run away. They understand that the country is not united, the country fluctuates.
Prigozhin obviously does not plan to stop the activities of Wagner PMC. Earlier he stated that his militants would return to the front on August 5th. Reported by Roman Smoler, Larisa Zubenko, UATV News.